field rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. And the stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, had a big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came a whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip, with a big iron on his hip. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men had tried before we're dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with that big iron on his hip, with a big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 40 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath, for they knew the handsome ranger was about to meet his death, was about to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red and not clear leather when the bullet fatal ripped. And the ranger's aim was deadly with a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Over in a moment, and the folks they gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Well, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with a big iron on his hip, with a big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron, when he tried to match the ranger with a big iron on his hip, with a big iron on his hip. Well, what a hell of an ending. Playing in Murfreesboro, Friday night, 5:30.